Picture an unfathomable lake, so remote and shrouded in an eerie silence that it seems untouched by time. It's a place where the only sound you'll hear is your own heartbeat, like a drum echoing in the void. The lake, cradled in the heart of the wilderness, is skirted by lush, ancient trees. Their gnarled roots claw deep into the earth, reaching for the hidden secrets that lay beneath. They stand tall and silent, the only witnesses in this tranquil, secluded spot, their leaves rustling ever so softly as the wind whispers ghostly secrets through them. The water of the lake itself is eerily calm, its surface undisturbed by any influences from the outside world. It mirrors the sky with an unsettling perfection, creating this illusion of an ethereal portal, a mirror leading to another realm. Just gazing upon it gives you the uncanny sensation of stepping into a painting, a haunting tableau of nature's untouched majesty. On its edge, a group of friends. Their laughter punctuates the stillness, a lively symphony that contrasts the quietude. With a palpable sense of anticipation, they set up their camp, their excited chatter echoing across the lake as they unload their gear and pitch their tents. The wholesome scent of pine and fresh earth mingles with their youthful energy, creating an idea of carefree innocence, a stark contrast to the lake's inherent solemnity. Their infectious chatter and laughter spread warmth into the cool air, their joyous camaraderie masking an ominous undercurrent that begins to prickle at their consciousness. A hint of unease that's easy to ignore amidst the merriment, but unmistakable nonetheless. As the day gives way to dusk, the sunlight that previously danced off the lake's surface begins to fade. The dying light paints the sky in unsettling hues of blood orange and bruised pink, casting long, eerie shadows that skim across the dead still water. The friends, engrossed in their revelry, start to notice strange, unexplainable noises that seem to emanate from the darkness beyond the tree line, their attention momentarily distracted from their own fun and games. But as the sun dips below the horizon, the echo of their laughter begins to wane. The world around them seems to hold its breath, the earlier mirth replaced by a growing apprehension. The wind picks up, rustling the trees and stirring unsettling whispers amongst the silence. An icy wind sweeps across the lake, transforming the tranquil scene into a playground of unease. Unsettling shadows dance on the water's surface, making them realize they are not alone. Not in this remote, silent place. The night descends, and with it comes a sense of foreboding that can't be shrugged off. In the bosom of the midnight, an enigmatic melody reverberates over the undulating waves. The sound pierces the tranquility of the once serene nocturnal, the peaceful slumber of the night shattered by the chilling tune. The waves, with their rhythmic ebbs and flows, are the heartbeats to this eerie melody, their splashes and the rustling leaves of nearby trees providing the atmospheric background score to this mystifying nocturne. As the melody seeps into the huddled group by the flickering campfire, an icy shiver runs down their spines. The sudden jolt of disquiet they experience is palpable, their faces mirroring the unease they feel. Their gazes meet, eyes wide with fear, uncertainty, and unspoken intrigue. They remain in disturbed silence, the haunting refrain wrapping around them like a spell. The melody is an interloper, a spectral presence in the natural choir of the night. It's a hauntingly beautiful tune, fearfully alluring and arrestingly captivating. It waltzes on the wind, its tempo fluctuating with the gusty breeze, and leaves a trail of icy touch in his way. As they grapple with this uncanny disturbance, they attribute the strange sound to nature's caprices or nocturnal creatures enlivening the dark. Yet, despite their efforts to rationalize the melody as an aberration, it continues to resonate, growing more assertive, as if beckoning them towards it. Amidst them, one figure is distinct. His eyes sparkle not with fear but with curiosity. An irresistible magnetism, an almost ethereal allure, draws him towards the spectral serenade. He cannot resist the allure, the call of the unknown, the yearning for answers. Standing up, he moves toward the solitary rowboat tied up at the shore, his vessel for this midnight quest. The group watches in stupefied silence as he unties the boat, the flame of curiosity in his eyes growing more intense with every passing moment. Captivated by the haunting melody as his compass, he ventures into the pitch-black oblivion. The world around him is consumed by the blackness, the song remaining his only beacon. His heart reverberates in his chest, each thump echoing the rhythm of the spectral tune. His breath comes in ragged spurts, mirroring the choppy waves frothing on the water's surface. As he approaches the epicenter of the sound, a hand emerges from the depths and pulls him under. Back on shore, the friends stand paralyzed, their eyes glued to the monstrous spectacle unfolding before them. The serene landscape that had been their playground just moments ago now morphed into a grotesque theater of demise. Each pair of eyes is transfixed on the violent waves, the terror within them surfacing on their faces in a silent scream. A chilling gust of wind sweeps past them, but it isn't just the cold that sends a shiver down their spine. It's the sheer horror of witnessing their companion meet a ghastly fate, a sight that promises to haunt their minds forever. Their hearts are hammering in their chest, each frantic beat punctuating their choked gasps for breath. Emotions churn within them, guilt, disbelief, shock and dread, swirling in their eyes, painting a vivid picture of their mental chaos. They're like statues frozen in time, their minds a whirlpool of thoughts and feelings they're grappling to make sense of. A desperate thought nags at them. How did this come to be? The question echoes in their minds, a terrible litany that only fuels their escalating panic. They had been so certain, so confident of their safety, but they had grossly underestimated the sinister force of the lake. The singing resumes, a spectral voice that seems to emanate from every direction, yet from nowhere all at once the haunting melody carries across the somber night sky, each verse a horrifying tale of past tragedies. The hypnotic rhythm of the song is almost alluring in its cadence, weaving a mournful tale that paints the night with an eerie tranquility, starkly contrasting the turmoil within their hearts. As the melody swells, the friends are rooted to the spot by a fear that slices through their disbelief. It's as if they're ensnared in a wicked nightmare that offers no respite. One of them steps forward, perhaps to mount a rescue, but they are mired in terror, their bodies trembling, their eyes brimming with unshed tears. The night sky seems to mock their desperate plight, its inky darkness a cruel reflection of their desolation. A terror that surpasses their wildest fears, a reality too brutal to bear. They stand petrified, hearts pounding, as the horrifying truth dawns on them. Each ticking second feels like an eternity, stretching on interminably, as they come to terms with the magnitude of their grave error. It's a moment seared into their memories, a chilling testament to the transience of life. The song reaches a spine-chilling crescendo, a lament of loss that echoes across the darkened landscape, and the lake churns, almost in response. From the tumultuous depths, a figure emerges, not of flesh and bone but of spectral essence, a chilling apparition that tears through the fabric separating the tangible and the otherworldly. In the night's chilling embrace, the lake morphs from a serene sanctuary to a haunted watery expanse. The moonlight glitters upon the water, casting ghoulish shadows upon the phantasmal figure that ascends. A specter of a girl, a child of nature wronged and forsaken, she is. Her spirit, eternally bound to the lake, is engulfed by a ravenous desire for retribution. Her eyes, twin orbs of glowing white, blaze with an alien light that pierces the obsidian darkness and the lake's concave surface. They are reflective abysses, gateways to her torment. Her figure, draped in an iridescent spectral shroud, is a terrifying sight to behold. Her silhouette paints a chilling tableau, a ghostly echo of a life snuffed out prematurely. A silence where laughter once echoed, dreams fractured like shards of glass. A silent scream imprinted upon the darkness, a macabre monument to an end that came too soon. A chilling reminder of life's fleeting presence and death's unyielding grip. She points with a skeletal finger that accuses, that remembers. Her focus is razor sharp, her fury aimed at the unsuspecting gathering on the shore. They stand, their innocence a stark juxtaposition to the ominous spectacle playing out before them. Unaware of their impending doom, they are ensnared by an unseen force that grips them, their bodies clenched in the relentless grasp of the spectral girl's retribution. Fear carves its mark on their faces. Wide eyes reflect the phantasmal light emanating from the girl, their lips parted in voiceless cries of horror. They are helplessly lured towards the water, victims of a spine-chilling siren's call they are powerless against. Trapped in this macabre dance of death, each friend surrenders to their individual nightmares. One by one, they are subjected to their worst fears, their desperate pleas for mercy going unheard. Their futile resistance is no match for the drowned girl's vengeance. Their screams, shrill and desperate, reverberate the lake, only to be smothered by the merciless water, a chilling testament to their fate. One by one, they are pulled into the murky depths. Their screams are muffled, then silenced, by the vast expanse of the lake. and in the specter's eyes a glimmer of a tragic past. Perhaps she too was a victim, wronged by a similar group of friends, her fate a chilling echo of her own torment.